Welcome to another episode of the Group Parlay podcast with myself, Nick Schrump. Kevin Asoyan join us on the road. Andy Semo still on vacation. Another tough one for the fellas last night. Another 2 out of 3. Me and Andy stay in lockstep, and Kevin is just the inverse of us. It's pretty insane at this point, but I'll hand it off to Kevin for a quick recap of yesterday's parlay.
Yep, back-to-back days, same result. You and Andy, like 10 days in a row now, the same result, and back-to-back days of me missing. I've missed 3 in a row. Screwed us over both days, so this has been fun. For me, not really. I got to get back on a hot streak here. I had Yankees money line, and man, were they lifeless. Just absolutely terrible all around. Defense, pitching, no one can hit. It's rough out there for them. They lost 4-2. It should have been 4-0, but Verdugo had a 2-out homer in the 9th, so made the score look a little better for me. But either way, Yankees are dead. I almost took baseball again today, but I'm not hitting it, so why would I? I'll just be guessing. Then Suns -2 for Andy. This one was tight. Suns ended up it was back and forth. They ended up winning by 4. It would have been a free throw battle. Could have easily pushed or even lost because they would have won by 1. But they got kind of cute at the end there and tried some weird stuff. And the Suns ended up winning by 4. So worked out for them and for Andy. And then you had Najee 60 plus. This hit so early. I don't even know what he ended at. Over 100, right?
Yeah, he ended with 114.
Yeah, great pick there. Very stress-free on that one. So I blow another parlay here. I've blown 6 parlays this month, even though I'm 16, 11, and 1. Insane. But yeah, pod 7 and 21. Up 11.4 units still, so that's solid. Andy's 13, 4 and 1, and you are 16 and 12.
Question is, how many of those units are from guests?
7.75, almost 8. So we're only up like 3. We're up like 3 or 4.
And now my other question is, when a guest loses, do we account for that -1 unit?
Yes.
All right. That's all I needed to know.
Yep.
Yeah, we saw.
We've only had our guests are 4 and 1 this month though. So we've only.
We should just turn this into the Dave and Phil show, and we take a little break.
Actually, wait. That's not updated. We didn't subtract one of those units, so it's actually at 6.75 and 10.4 for the pod.
All right. So we're still up. Not great, but we're still up. This is what we like to do. We like to win early in the month, and then we take the rest of the month off and can't win. So
yeah, we haven't been streaking at the same time outside of the second half of the month. We've had a lot of red on the board, and we're just not hitting at the same times, unfortunately. So maybe today, though, still got 3 days left in the month.
Yeah, we're going to hit one of these 3. I can guarantee it.
Yep. All right. Let's get into it.
You want me to start with Andy's?
Yeah.
All right. Andy is going. He's our resident hockey expert here, and he's going to the NHL tonight. He is going Flyers Bruins over 5.5 goals. Really what he's going on here is the Flyers have been terrible. They're 2-6-1 this year. They're allowing 4.44 goals against, which is awful. Bruins, not that much better, allowing 3.56 goals against. In their last 5, Flyers have gone over 5.5 in 3 of 5 games. And same with the Bruins, have gone over in 3 of their last 5, going over 5.5. Other than that, I don't have much to add here because I don't know hockey that well. But, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, been a lot of goals in both games.
I don't know who's starting in net for either. The Bruins have this guy, Korpisalo, who's allowing 4.57 goals a game. And then the Flyers have a guy who's 0-3, allowing 5.35 goals a game. Fedotov. We don't know hockey. So
honestly, this should have hit in like every game but 2. I mean, even when there was a game with 4-0 Preds, the Brewers didn't score, so if they would have got 2 goals, and it's hitting the last 2, they've hit 7. So I like the way it's streaking right now.
Yeah, and I mean the Bruins are better than the Flyers, it seems like. So hopefully it's not a blowout, like a 5-0 game. Hopefully it's close enough to where we can get an empty netter or something.
Yeah, Flyers are pretty trash. So, but the Bruins are giving up goals. So hopefully, yeah. I mean, it makes sense to me. Oh, the hockey, I know. I was watching the Hawks last night.
Yeah, no kidding. You want to go ahead with yours?
Yeah, I'll go next. I'm I'm going Anthony Edwards over 26.5. They're playing the Mavs tonight, and they're on 2 days rest. So the Timberwolves haven't played since Saturday. Anthony Edwards has hit this number in 2 out of 3 games, and the one he missed, he had 24, so just under. The volume's there. He's putting up 24 and 25 shots a game, 21 in the other. He needs to get to the free throw line a little more, and he's shooting a lot of threes too. 12, 13, and 15 3-point attempts in those 3 games. So he's shooting the ball. Obviously, they play through him. On the Mavs defensively, they've been playing a solid defense, but when you look at individual matchup, they have Luka, Klay Thompson, and Kyrie Irving as their 3 smalls. That's not a good guy. Not any of those 3 you don't want touching Anthony Edwards on defense. So she'll get some mismatch opportunities. I think Ant should dominate tonight off full rest. And then the Mavs had to travel last night and played yesterday. So I love the rest advantage here.
Yeah, on the back-to-back, Luka's not playing defense. Come on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I like it.
Perfect. Yep.
Segue into mine. Going NBA. I'm going Kings -4.5 against the Jazz. Both teams on a back-to-back here. The line opened at 10.5. So the fact that it moved to 4.5, it's been moving up and down, is pretty wild. Kings 1-2 this year, but they played the Lakers and the T-Wolves really tight. They beat Portland pretty good last night. Jazz are 0-3. Not expected to be a good team this year. They're 2-1 against the spread. They were pretty good at home against the spread last year. It's just not a good basketball team. Kings are 0-2-1 against the spread. Quasi-system play here. They're going to cover here. It's a deep team. They have 6 players who are averaging double digits, and they have 3 players, DeRozan, Sabonis, and Fox, all averaging 20-plus points. I just think it's a better basketball team here, and I don't think they should have issues with Lowry Markkanen, who's shooting like 36% from the field. Colin Sexton, it's just not a good basketball team.
Yeah, 100%. Really like this pick. The only reason that this wouldn't hit is just a system play another dude to win a game eventually. Yeah. That's the only reason. But on paper, any day, you would take the Kings here at a pretty low number, too.
Yeah, pretty low. The fact that it moved from 10.5 to 4.5, I don't know what happened. I don't see anybody out.
When was it 10.5?
I don't know. ESPN had it at 10.5 opening.
At some point. Yeah, that could have been before the Jazz were like really, really bad.
Yeah, and then they did have to travel last night, but from Portland to Utah. I mean, that's not crazy. Or maybe even Sacramento to Utah. Still not crazy. So, did you see the guy in the Jazz broke his leg or ankle yesterday?
No.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Who?
Snap. He was a first-round pick last year, I think. He's like the 9th overall pick. His leg's gone. So.
What the fuck?
Let's see. Taylor Hendricks. Yeah. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah, Jazz were in Dallas last night.
Okay, beautiful. So both
Dallas
had
to
to travel.
Sacramento. Dallas to Sacramento.
Kings by 50.
I like it. All right. Yeah, I really like this parlay. We're back to basics, I feel like. We had a lot going on, and I was trying to pick baseball. Like, this is where me and you are basketball guys for the most part, and Andy's a hockey guy. So we're back to doing that. It's been a while since we've had that.
Yep.
But yeah. All right. To recap today's parlay, we have Anthony Edwards over 26.5 for myself at -125. Andy has the Flyers Bruins over 5.5 at -155. And Nick has Kings -4.5 at -135. Altogether a +415 for the parlay. Pretty juicy. We haven't had over 4 the last couple of days, so I like that.
Yeah, we need one in the win column.
This is a huge hit. I mean, we got it back to 15 units, and we can have a confident month without the gas kind of carrying us.
And then a Thursday night game to wrap it up. I feel good. So.
Yeah, no doubt. All right.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.